sky. There we go. Perfect. We're gonna angle it like this. And that's the start of the match of WTH against OMEN. Both sides leaving their safe zones to go inward towards town center. And we don't often have a POV like this right now. We don't often have a POV like this. But you know, once in a while, something like this is fun. I could have gone on Domo for eBay there with, you know, POV cam and everything, but this is fine as well, I'd say. Will one of them get squished by a lantern or by a tree that's low-hanging? We won't find out till later. Rockets are already ready. We might follow the rockets in a moment by eBay there. Maybe by Domo also joins the rocketeering. We're going to join that as well. At the moment, not much happening. Then again, it's really hard to snipe in here. Could slowly start now with rockets and other fun shenanigans. We're going to go up in the sky. Looks good. I hear explosions already from both sides. At least shells are coming down. Yeah, that's the entrance, but it's not getting hit. Rocket through the gap. Does not connect with anything. More rockets coming through, trying to get the truck here. Does not connect either. We're going up in the sky. Rocket that is a map-made one. Kneisty. Also waiting here. Rocket goes through. Does not connect either. Lots of rockets. None of them connecting at the moment. Not the greatest setup. I see also a Puma tank driving forward. Rockets could have been helpful in a moment. Looks like making its way northwards. That is not a lot of anti-tanking available in this little area. They would need some form of anti-tank here. And I can see eBay on the left. He might be out of rockets though. And we can see in the south right now where Simon says and others are. We see that OMEN is dominating the south as well. eBay with one rocket in. It might have been the only rocket though. And goes down. Little peek. We're gonna do a bit of a top-down thing directly down because we can't do that at the moment, and it's so much shit away. All the rockets, none of the enemies. Amazing. I'm gonna angle it, don't you worry, because this is giving me vertigo or something. Good God. Let's get a bit of an angle because just seeing everything on the angle is not great. There we go. That is quite a bit of red actually dominating the north, the south, and the inner city part at the moment. That is the Puma tank going down. eBay finally taking it down up there in the west. And I heard another rocket impact, or rather a rocket ricochet here. Is it just the filter that makes it so wide angled here right now? This feels very wide angled, but you know, it's actually very helpful to cast a bit, I have to say. And bibbidi bobbidi boop, town center goes into the hands of the Germans, literally in this case. Recon tech is in the back at the moment. Yeah, Alexei, we have critical, wink wink, nudge nudge, in the back line here at the moment. Not that critical though. It's not looking smart at the moment, but then again we have just started this. I see also a little bit of an attempt of a breakthrough on the south already. Problem is we're going to see OMEN now push further and further west, and then potentially get very quickly into ruins. Unless WTH gets their schnitzels together. I can't say that. I need to say that with OMEN or something. Yeah. Is that a medic? I didn't even... the outfit just confused me for a moment. That was a lovely rocket there. Good job. Lovely job there from Jacke. Going over. No returning fire from Desper at first. That was a bit of a weird one. And reloads in the corner and gets down. Jacke with a bit of damage there, but not enough. Ooh, Bakshara there injured by the grenades. Speaking of grenade over, goes into the corner. WTH really struggling at the moment with gaining grounds here. Bashkara goes down. We're gonna follow Bashkara. If I had that, I could actually go inside. There we go. That's lovely. Clears out the building. Good job. Will I ever get hunted in a moment? Crossover fight here. Lufwit and others are making their way. Bashkara still in the building. Solomon with the K there. And we see Lufwit with a satchel play here. Gets surprised by Mikey. A fresh recruit. Fresh meat and fresh recruit by WTH. And that is El Satchelino, as the Spanish say. That is gonna wipe lots of WTH here, who are currently just frolicking across the garden area. That will be a wipe of 4 people, potentially. 3 people, 4 people, 3 people, 2 people. Yeah, 2 people. Yeah, 2 people. Bit of a cap progress for a moment. See, WTH is also pushing the north at the moment with some naughty noodles in the far north there. John in the far north, a little bit of a lag there while I do the admin cam. Lovely. But WTH at the moment is wrecking havoc. They are slicing through this pie of Omen. And good God, it's a delicious pie. Heavy firing with the looks in the south. eBay body the only one as anti-tanker that could help at the moment. Might yeet out a rocket. Oh, Yaka joining as well. That might actually be important for a second there. Especially since they lost most of their inner units. Yeah, Yaka, come on. This could be Yaka's great moment. In the end, it's Yaka v Hose. Yaka should be getting spotted right now. Never mind, Yaka waiting his moment. Should probably start firing at some point. Gets in the open. Good little butt hit. Under fire heavily. Injured heavily. Kolomix trying to stop him, but Kolomix not quick enough. They're 1 millisecond quicker. Any Kolomix would have saved that targeting. That looks tank did not work out. 1 grain of a second there too slow. Then on the other hand, we see at the moment Omen has taken care of the south, of the inner city and the north. Omen not going down here. And I did see that impacto. I'm very Spanish today. Very bad sounding Stuart tank there. Sauber, Zerek. Shazia. It's not Shazia, but yeah. It's hard to read. Blue on blurry blue. I know we're gonna go back to the south and the gardens, but you know, I so rarely go in the north on Carentan when it's not, you know, the... Oh shit! Sorry, I just saw... See, you get an honest reaction from me. I didn't even see the amount of people that are trying the long flanks in the north here. Pivok's about to get peppered by all the sides. But, oh, gets Birch. Lovely job there. Might get jump by Rüsseltier. No, Rüsseltier about to get Zellman. Yeah. Nick. Ooh. Doesn't get him. Church fight. God, it's dark here with the filters. Not happening. Oh, P-Box. Ah, too slow there. Too slow on that one. We zoom out. Only 11 minutes so far. Nick under fire there. Little zoomies. Nah, will get removed in a moment. Yeah. Looks tank also peppering the area here. Looks tanks are doing their big job. Gonna have one little swoosh downwards. Actually, do we have a peek for Domov there? Survives, gets the satchel out. Good. Good play. Don't like the spot there. That could have been put on the wide door on the backside. Gets injured. Loses in the backline. That might just be a TK there. He might get Kugu and Crusader and the others here. That might just be a TK play here in a moment. Yeah, he's removing the satchel. That is... He didn't expect to gain that much ground. Never mind, he kept the satchel on. He kept the satchel on. And TK'd only himself and his ally. And the enemies are running through now. What the heck? We go back to another area. Ooh. Dorby and Bashkara here at the moment. Wobbling and wibbling their way through the building. Oh, that'll be camera angles. Not much to see here. And I finally got kicked. Thank you very much, Mr. Fake Critical. Goes off. Oh, yeah. Goes down without an injury. Good man. And gets mauled down from the angle. Through the little gap. That is a painful one. That is a very painful one. North getting more and more faces here. Speaking of faces, we're going to take a little peek at the map. Lovely C-shaped, crescent-shaped, moon-shaped, whatever you want to call it. Sickle attack, whatever you want to call it at the moment. Lovely, lovely attack here on town center. They're all around the area. Not much going on the back line, presumably, I would say. The answer is no. The answer is indeed no at the moment. Nothing in the back line going on. One thing we can see, however, is that Saubermaus and others are here from Omen, and they're dominating the southern park area quite heavily. Zota, one of the legendary players from WTH, gets Saubermaus. We're gonna lock onto... Is that an enemy mine? That's an enemy mine. Run on it. Run on it. Zota on a run. Zota on a run. Zota gets a third one. A fourth one. Jesus Christ. Alright, we're gonna get Zota here. That was a miss, that was a miss. Counter fire. Heavy fire and goes down there. Anakin all broken. Don't shoot the Atlan cam. What's wrong with you? And Colomix gets shrapnel. That was a good grenade throw there. Bounced perfect into the corner. Goes back under heavy fire. Stopped. And gets MG down by Grandpa. Großväterchen am MG. Yeah, yeah. Up in the sky we go. A little bit of an action above. We can see Zota and others are still trying to get hands on the area here. The problem is, of course, always the southern area in the park, or rather the park in the south, is a big area of conflict, and you don't really own that ever, really. There's always some naughty noodles that make their way in there. And there was a vehicle that exploded on the center area there. What was that? It was a Lux tank. Lux tank down in the center of the city. Bit of a capture progress at the moment. We see that the north has been completely wiped. The WTH has taken down most of the meat in the north of an explosion in the alleys of Carentan. That is a truck. We're being very Frenchy tonight. Speaking of, I have not seen the French play. Like I know that I know that the French don't really have a team at the moment, question mark. I would love to see the return of, you know, a national French team. Same with Push, who haven't done really much lately. I'm happy for Valkyria, who were able... Bombing run diagonal, okay. I'm happy for Valkyria, who are still going strong with the check and the slow... And the slow. Not the best bombing run, I'm not gonna lie. Not the most fancy bombing run. Did that just... Never mind. Thought I saw a garrison there. 1 to 2 people got wiped. Okay. Good push pull. Oh! Attempted wipe that did not succeed though. Mikey also going down. I heard the ricochet there as well. Yeah, Omen are holding out though. Omen are holding out. And they're counter pushing. They're counter pushing sweetly into the enemy lines here. Very nice place. But they're fighting WTH. P-Box against Kettenfuchs. I might be too slow. Yeah, I might be too slow. That's a high octane fast match. Did P-Box put his pepper down? P-Box didn't pepper the tank. Wait, Simmy, that's an American tank. Why is it an American tank here? I didn't realize. I thought, wait, why is it also blue? American tanks in the north. Interesting. Nope, Stuart tank about to pop. And... oh, saves himself. Beautiful save there by the Stuart tank, Zauko and Biazyak Stoch. Is that the secret new Polish team? Oh god. Also, I think I haven't seen like the Polish team, like the Polish veterans or anything in the light in a while. Have they dismembered? Have they disassembled as well? What is the word? Did something. Dissolved, that's the word. Have they dissolved as well? I hope not. I like, you know, a bit of a national team setup. It's always fun. And if the Czechs can do it, surely the Poles and the others can do it as well, having a national team. Or at least a very themed team. Or in this case, the Germans. Hello, Tiger Tank, by the way. Frosty, Neo, and Mukl. Bit of an odd spot there. I guess they're... Ah, they're here for a tank fight. Yes. Not gonna happen, though. They're not gonna take a peek here. They're not gonna peek. And they're also getting repaired. That is a repair station. It's 2 repair stations. That fight is gonna carry on for a long, long time. Longer than I have, longer than I care. However, I care about Nick right now, who has put on a satchel. No. Get some help. Is there a satchel somewhere in this corner, Nick? No, you don't have a satchel there. You keep it for the tank. Fair enough. My and others about to cross the corner. Grenades out. This should be the angle we're gonna watch in a moment. As Mario crosses. Oh. Ah, Nick. Such a nice bam, bam, bam. Oh, shit. Lovely attempt there. Lovely attempt there. Tank goes down. That might have been the medium tank, though. Question marko. That has been a Steward tank. Steward tank. Medium tank should still be alive and kicking. Medium tank, heavy tank in the north at the moment. And a recon tank going for a backline rush. Where is that nerd? Various ground tank with Alexi in it. Only Alexi. Alright, give me some fun. We'll check out the map if I do anything. Supertruck also coming. Redstone Garrison coming up in the south at the moment. Oh, we're having a sentry check. Okay. Dangerous spot there. Luckily, there's no anti-tanker here at the moment. On the other hand, lovely spot, you know, to fire against the enemy. Yeah, but you are in danger. Because if he, like, shoots that direction, enemy might quickly, you know, jump down and run through here. And then you have panic mode. Attacks from behind. I don't know where. They're shooting under the underpath, but there's nobody there. Mandela about to fight against Euter Plus. Gets mangled by Zaubermaus there. Still no anti-tanker. Euter Plus might be able to get something nice in here, though. Too late, but Heuler might do it. Yeah, Heuler with the rocket there. And the satchel that was on it blew up another WTH member. Yikes. Nopper still in here. Ooh, is that a house fight? That is a house fight. God, it's dark in here. But I don't get enough house fights, so I would like to see Heuler jump in there. And do some magic. Come on, Heuler. You're watching this. Come on. Can I just say this looks amazing with filters on? Imagine now if you could just make this in Hell Let Loose as a POV. Like, this is some Battlefield shit level of graphics right now. And I think Heuler is not gonna make it here today. Heuler, hello? Oh my god, Heuler, are you... Okay, he's coming, okay. You heard the ding of the reload, Heuler? God damn it, Heuler. Come on, Heuler, Heuler, Heuler. Oh my god. Oh well. Wait, is this gonna be... Is it gonna be a return one? Surely they heal each other at this point. He's going to the highest position. I just want to get one because I haven't for weeks gotten a single, you know, indoor house fight. Also looks amazing. Heuler, come on, around the clock. Heuler! Really? You were on the... Jesus Christ, these noodles. Okay, I need to watch something else. That's gonna go. Okay, thank you somebody on the road. There we go. We're actually watching the main fight now. Sorry, there was a bit of a sidetrack there. We are going back to the actual main fight. Mikey, Dorbian, and Bashkara at the moment making their way in there. Yakin taking out multiple people on his own. Jesus Christ. I said that Rectum is also doing some good jobs there. Well, that's a lot of very, very tired Germans there on the sidewalk. Looks adorable. Yeah, WTH came through here. Lovely. And right now, they're just wiping everybody here in the mid-grounds. The north has also been taken still, or rather is still taken by WTH. The south is still in the hands of OMEN, but that's not going to be enough. Counter push is coming in. Bombing run. That's a bombing run. Yeah, bombing run might not be very helpful here because everybody is inside buildings. Except that man. Dorbian. Nothing. No. Big old no there. Big old no perino. This is going further and further into the hands of the wolves. Avu, avu, avu. It's hard coming up with, you know, snappy comments with the teams. Well, people are at least trying. This is a very blue level, and schnippity, schnippy-doo, this goes to WTH. There we go. Map flip 24 minutes in. Well, 23.5 minutes. Alright, I see also a sneaky B here in the back line. Wash protect. Never mind. I see also one man in here. Never mind. I see that OMEN has the zone under control. And with 24 minutes, I think we're gonna run ads 30 minutes ago at this point. Because I was just rambling at that point, wasn't I? Yeah. There we go. Lovely. But yeah, little checkup on the map right now. Lovely setup of garrisons here on the D row or the D column. F column also has quite a bit of meat here garrison-wise. And we're seeing at the moment a fake critical making its way forward towards rail crossing. The big question is OMEN gonna come back from this? Well, in theory they can. They have a nice zone to defend rail crossing if they have some sentries down in the garden area, which at the moment they lack. But people are gonna make their way in a moment, surely. They can lock some areas just through, so nobody can go through there as well, or at least slow them down. Just one little boulder there in the way could already stop a tank or slow it down at least, or make it annoying so it needs to glitch into walls and shit. So there is still, you know, you can slow down the enemy while others are respawning. You have that at least. And you can put down quite a few spawns everywhere. Now that, on the other hand, is a worrying thing. You also see the commander there, Black Shooter 4, OMEN, and a second critical... Oh, fucking hell. A second critical for WTH as a commander. All these gnarly noodles and their names. Let's watch the recruits do some magic. Come on, magic. There we go, good boy. Mikey. There we go. POV camera. Let's see what the recruits can do. Come on, chop, 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 chop. And... Jesus, okay. So much for that. Alexi also going down. We're not gonna watch him either. These boys are fighting at the moment. And then again, it makes sense because the park area is important. You need that area. You can launch lovely attacks northwards around that little corner there into the hard cap, then go in there, or you just go through the garden area in the lovely connector area here. There's a bit of a tank setup here. Gold Dragon, qualified, and Irish. Impact in the butt. Hoiler goes in the butt. Lovely. It's gonna be a second one. And Hoiler blows himself up. Applause for that one, Hoiler. Good job. Thank you very much. It's a bit of an attempt of going behind it, but the rectum is getting wrecked. Oh, second. Is that Hoiler again? That is Frosty Dwarf. Tank out in the open. That might be the end of the tank here. Frosty Dwarf needs to go behind. Wrong direction, Frosty Dwarf. Then again, someone says it's all to bring a satchel down. And explosion. Did he get a satchel off? He did not. Would have been a second blow. But tank goes down. Lost tank there in the south here. WTH getting a bit too cheeky with the tanks here at the moment. Also, light tank losing, rather leaving the HQ at the moment, going forward. Heavy tank in the middle HQ at the moment, waiting, and a recon tank in the bottom left HQ. Also, whiting. And we see also redstone garrison has already been erected by a potato man. And it's a bit of a look at this, right? Just take a moment, just take a breather and look at this. What a wild mix. Now, nicely just got removed, that's fair enough. But what a mix of random little blue and red dots. And I think that tank is getting harassed by Bacon Kocher there. Ah! What did that explode on? What did you shoot there, Bacon Kocher? Did he shoot the truck accidentally? Ah, live it. No, not good enough. Come on, live it. Yeah, that's actually no. Okay. Under fire, both people outside. That is not. Well. Yeah. So that heavy, I think, might be gone in a moment. I think that heavy is gonna go in a moment, because nobody's gonna even check that if that has a satchel on it. They can leave that behind. Yeah, I was about to say that. Is one thingy gone. Dorbian down here. Retaliating. Might get Rüsselte here. Ooh, double peek. Bad angle, bad angle, bad angle. And Rüsselte should be getting popped here. Gateway's position is about to get popped. Dorbian about to lose this potentially. And we go down. Another man on the side there. Down the main road. Sorry, down the side road. Omen are still doing good jobs here at the moment. They are breaking through. I see Popel in the top left. I see Drache in the left. I see Bacon Kocher. I see Bacon Kocher removing a spawn. Then the delayed spawners come in and they get satcheled. Beautiful moves there by Omen at the moment. German, maybe. Come on, German, I haven't seen you in ages. Come on, do something. Oh, don't run in the trap, please. Do something cool, come on. No enemies. Okay, we're not gonna watch him do something cool. Another time. But the thing I need to point out right now is that on this lovely Sunday match, we are looking at both teams making their way to each other's hard caps. We can see WTH is already on the point, Honey Badger on the hard cap itself, with people wobbling and wibbling around it, most in the south, slightly in the north, slightly in the east. But the same is the case with Omen. Omen also in the backlines with units here. Maybe a bit less, but then again we don't see the spawn, so it could be either way at the moment. And the nice thing for the people on stream, the match has started, because this is getting streamed, of course, on the old Twitchies. Hello there, cool. Down the main roads. Is it good to stay here? I'm always wondering. I don't see any anti-tankers, but I see an anti-tank up there. Rectum and Shadow potentially. Let's stay on the ground for a moment. Who is that there? Neo and Voxel. Yeah, Rocco might do a Rocketeer. Or Rectum not moving. Sad to see. Nah, they're not gonna move. You know, it's always a bit of a hard. Nah. It's always a hard one to decide, should you stay with the tank, should you watch a certain area or not. But, you know, on other days we have also had lovely moments, like, for example, the one where we had, the, what was it called? The T-70. Impact, beautiful. Response, seems to have been out of ammo there. Makes his way northwards. Ooh, impact there from P-Box on the side. Gorgeous. Very special sound. And P-Box the second rocket. Here we go. That tank sure will need the Feldlazarett now. I didn't know there was a thing there. Cool. Good job there from little P-Box. That was a lovely rocket. And at the moment we see that, though there's an Airhead. I was going to say we're going to see some funky shenanigans here, but we see at the moment Critical and Mandalore. On the sides here, Airhead coming down. I'm a bit unsure about that Airhead. That seems like a bit of a silly one. I'm very unsure of that Airhead. Is it a decoy Airhead? It's just there so others can move in the meantime, maybe? I would fit the crazy ideas of Commander Critical. Speaking of Critical, also getting some chase out. I mean, I don't even need to look at the airhead, right? It's gonna get overrun and removed instantly. Like, there's no trouble there. It's not even an explosion. It's completely pointless. Explosion in a city town center area. That might have been the looks. Or it might have been a repair station. Okay, nothing to worry about. We'll check up there. Tank is also driving. Let's get a bit closer in on the action. A bit more of a viewpoint. Light tank in the north. Heavy tank in the far north. Heavy tank down here near me at the moment. And that is mostly it. Heavy tank. Okay, 1, 2, 3 heavy tanks at the moment in play with the light tank north town center. Alright. Some good shenanigans. Some good shenanigans at the ready here. That being said, we can see that OMEN is losing some ground here. And I don't see much in the backline anymore. It seems OMEN is only carrying on with some northern units. Nothing too much in the backline anymore. Don't like that view. I would like for OMEN to get some, you know, units in the back and then do a nice little push. Ooh. But it is what it is. Sorry, Tata. Data. Formerly the line and other teams. Makes his way. Bobbing all the way. Yeah, Slappy, you might not want to... Really? I guess to psych out the tank. Fair enough. You might not want to go this way. Yeah, you can hear that the tank is... Lovely impact from Anakin there. Yeah. Oh, could work, could work. Second impact. Oh, scared Data there and gets shelled from Xgazi there on the right. Is that the engine? Oh, that doesn't sound good. That might have been the engine. That sounds very off at the moment. That might have been the engine. But the nice thing is the Tiger is in a lovely spot here. Can defend himself very nicely against units in the front and the back. Then again, the front might be a bit problematic because, you know, they don't really have the angle there. The back, on the other hand, where Data is, should get probably avoided for... There's going to be lots of rockets. Good shot there, Data. Lovely shot. You got taken down there, but you removed the repairman. And I think the tank, yeah, still repairs are... what's the best angle for this? Like this, probably. Alright. Have fun, kids. Yeah, the tank's confused. Wasn't there a tank supposed to be here? Alright. Flare in the inner city, that's fine with me. Supply drops, that's fine, yeah. Ooh, that's right on the border. Sexy. Good stuff. OP quite deep in the territory at the moment. We're gonna join the POB, or rather the view here, of Zarkin and others. Maybe even we get an... Oh, do we get an Alf cam? Is he gonna eat a cat? Wait, it's a different Alf. Waddling forward, waddling all the way forward. Nate's out. Nate's out. And gets shot in the back. Makes sense. You know, we could have a night... If we had a kill feed, if we knew who got whom, or script-wise, you follow with a POV one player, and if he gets killed by another player, it automatically jumps to the person that got him, and then back and forth, back and forth. Ooh. That'd be a wild one. I mean, it's in the logs, isn't it? I should... Is that something we want? It's a bit too gimmicky, right? Nobody would want that, really. That might be a bit too gimmicky. That might just be because I think, oh, it's a fun little idea, but... doesn't really serve a purpose. A bit like the swivel cam. Lovely shotgun there from Wiesel. And Atlas on der run with the Sturmgewehr. Sturmgewehr cam, a rare sight. Don't you worry, we're not gonna do too much POV stuff. I know that it's super, but it's nice to once in a while get just the idea of how people look. Again, it's not the perfect look. It's not like a one-to-one, a bit of a corrupted variant of how the POV would look like. But it's quite close. Tries to avoid the grenade. Yeah, smart. Jumps over. Too slow. There we go, finally. Okay. I leave you alone, no Atlas. That was good enough. Thank you very much. Atlas surrounded by enemies, does not know it though. Nobody facing him in the north. Lucky man hears the shots and now gets deleted. Because it's delete. Who has a very interesting outfit. Huh. But it has only been just 40 minutes so far, and both sides are still at it. That being said, WTH is at the door, knocking. Question is, will they open the door, or can OMEN keep it closed? I better hope they keep it closed. Hope that they actually open some other doors here. Shadow. Another Axel there. Oh, it's a lucky little rocket. Well, never mind. Yeah, angle for window. That is bombing Rano. Where is it gonna come down? Bombing run over there. Mandal and others go down in a blaze of glory. Goes westwards. Does not connect with too much stuff here. Goes into this area, but does not get the garrison. Alright. Oh, can I see that? That is painful. Right on the man. Might have been even a headshot there. Speaking of, artillery is rather cruel for both sides here. Sullivan. Being a naughty little peek noodle. You might want to move, Sullivan. That doesn't seem healthy there. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. Damn. Ooh, I think that was through the window, through the open window of that car there. Gorgeous. And they finally get him. There we go. Wolfie charging forwards. Grenades out. More and more smoke. Any allies? Nope. Far away. And runs into the explosion of a satchel. Very unlucky there. Very unlucky there, Wolfie. Ugh. Was that a detonate? What was that a detonate? It might have been. Nah, it was too long. It was too long. Oh! What kind of horrible enclave of pain is this? Oh god. Yeah, okay, this is gonna be painful. Zota and others are about to get blasted by 5,000 grenades. Yeah, only Zota in the corner alive. Zota! Turn the F around, there we go, good. Run, Zota, run! You fool. Goes inside, okay, we got indoor cam, good. Come on, Zota, give me something good here. Good. Top is clear. Anybody coming? No, at the moment Zota seems to be fine. People are closing in though. We're gonna watch Zota try his best to stay alive. Grenades. Yeah. More grenades. Zota trying to hold. He saw that. They saw. Did he not see that? Did Alfred not? How did he? Wait, what? Oh! No. Who shot this man? Oh, I see. Achselschweiß up there. God, the angles. The angles. It's gorgeous. And that's why urban maps are glorious. That's why urban maps are also glorious. Because of all this lovely multi-angled combat. It's not just, oh, it's in the open. Just click on the people that move. Wow, that's so tactical. If you just wait 90 minutes and click on the people that move. Wow. You people have all the angles, all the directions, all the naughty noodles everywhere. Speaking of X-Gazi. Is he gonna kill the mine? No. Advances forward. Shkara. Oh, that will be a wipe. Yeah. Misses? There we go, gets him. That was burning for a second. Goes forward, might get by. No, Shadow Recruit is not doing anything. There we go, good job. That is a bombing run. That's gonna be a diagonal bombing run. goes over at the moment. People running inside. Axel goes and gets removed. Yogon just 1 millisecond too late. Bit of a wipe attempt. Yeah, Flare goes out instantly because they realize that bombing run might include quite a few normal people. Slappy slapping forward. Yeah, if he had made it, he could have put a satchel up. That would have been a big help for them right now. Wild grenade there, very wild grenade. Oh, you naughty bugger. Smoke Arty? Unsure why Smoke Arty there. We have smoke artillery for some reason. I don't know why. And I don't know why in this area. Is there... Did I miss a... What? I don't know. What I know is that Yucca is also down. And I'm moving the camera a bit too much. Sorry about that one. Sorry about that one. I'm moving the camera a bit too much right now. We're having action cam here a bit with the closest of everything. Rectum getting spread there a bit, but not too much. Once you forward shadow, the recruits are making their way into the corners. And boom! Yeah, that's how you move into the corners. Shadowbolt gets popped by Simon Says. Yeah. Gets removed. As you'd expect. Gonna zoom out a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Was the camera always this extremely wide open? Huh. Maybe it's just contour right now, or the angle of the camera. But right now, as I'm having a lovely little cinematic swoosh, we're taking a peek at the area downwards. We might go to the train station in a moment, but for now, we're gonna join the fight over at rail crossing as people are making it on the main area here. The main route is being routed. And we have WTH on the hard cap here. That is a nightmare right now. I demand quick reactions by Omen here right now. Come on, Omen. You're being flooded by wolves. Get your horsey power out. Come on. Tiger tank, move. How is the tiger tank here not... Ah, okay, fair enough. He's stopping people. Fair enough. But there is a lot of people from WTH just running over. They're breaking through. If this is the performance we can expect from WTH in future when it comes to, you know, from attacking after the winter break, then good God, I'm a happy little caster. Omen losing so much to artillery. Is this gonna be a short match? I don't hope so. But right now, WTH is just pushing through. That is gonna be... Oh, getting stopped. How are they getting stopped? I understand commander ability, but still, that is... okay, there might be quite a few red dots on the map right now in the sector. Yeah, still, I'm surprised they were... Well, I guess railway crossing is not the biggest point. It's not enough people in the actual hard cap, just one person. I get why they're not continuing their cap race right now. It's just not enough people in the area. But then we have Alf and others that are trying to slow down the enemy, or at least they're hiding. Till they can make it. Fair enough, the man is typing, taking out people here. Still dominance of WTH in the north. Their attempted push is slowly fading there. Frosty, who was that in there? Can I see that again, please? Frosty Dwarf, Neo. Ah, stop moving, you fuckers. And Moxel, there we go. Thank you. Did I mention it, by the way? And the other day I mentioned the devs. It would be a fun feature for classes or for, you know, admin camp in general. If, when we hover over a tank, we as admins see what the tank has currently as damages. As in, you know, oh, engine damage. Oh, this is red. Like a little sub-menu on it. So maybe that will get made, maybe not, we will see. I just thought it might be a fun little idea so we see, oh, that tank is stranded. I see why. I would even like to see the HP bar of a tank sometimes. Not much HP bar there, I guess. But right now, they're smoking this tank more and more. That tank is completely hidden in the smoke. On the other hand, it's also not seeing anything, which is hilarious. And we might be getting... Ooh! Ho 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 ho! Truck, never mind. Okay. Much less interesting. Tank fight still going. Lovely movement backwards there, bit of a wobble. Yasako, Zaukshu, and Zedek. A recruit tank. They're not going for repairs, they're staying in combat. That is a brave movement there. Then again, they are keeping the pressure up. They're keeping the pressure up here at the moment. Which means the enemy's OMEN can't go over the main road at the moment. They might lose this tank, but they are gonna definitely cap the point with that. Glorious. And the enemy is not repairing the tank either. What the heck? I was expecting them to at least repair the tank. One man already on the last point. Then again, that should get easily removed here. Commander also in the north. Cheeky. Garrisons are getting removed slowly and replaced by forward garrisons at the moment. There we go. Tank is now slowly retreating. Oh! And the Polish tank made it through and just charged the Tiger tank and blasted it. What? Wait, what? They drove all the way here and then shot. They didn't go, oh yeah, bonk. They went all the way here and then shot. Without getting shelled by the Tiger. Or at least not destroyed by the Tiger. I don't know what happened there. Okay, I need to get this angle because this is a lot of Twim on the right there, tank on the left there. Oh no, that tank is hammering down on Twin on the right. He might not be able to get another. Yeah! There's also a Steward tank here. Steward tank saves potentially another tank here. Enemy heavy is down the road. Is that a heavy though? Sorry. That is a truck outlook. What the fuck is the heavy? Oh, there's the heavy, sorry. I thought that is definitely a heavy, but where is it? Oh, it's not that one. And Nick gets one of the people down. That means there's only a gunner and a... Okay, he saved himself. I was about to give the man some shit here. Support player removes one of the tankers. They're not moving, they're scared. They're waiting for infantry to join here and help them out at the moment. Question is that gonna work out? That is a big old question right now, and I feel like it's not gonna work out. Yeah, they're retreating at the moment. Nick in the back. He doesn't have anything anti-tanky here, so it's not gonna be much danger. And he can't psych the tank out because the tank right now has probably just the driver and the gunner. Yes, that looks very driver gunnery at the moment. Which Nick should realize, for he has gotten one of the guys removed there. Mike in the open will probably get shot a bit more. Oh, Domov, maybe? Nick using the tank here to his advantage. Very small cookie. Very smart cookie. Hides below the water. Freaking amphibian units and gets mowed down. Fair enough. Domov might do something amazing. Is there anybody can stop him? Oh, Domov. Oh, Domov. Lucky. What are they doing? Well, they didn't know exactly where the spot was across the bridge. You know, they don't have sight backwards, do they? That's a fun tank tower. And they go out there. Drought. Drought. Yes, please. Again, I will say very much thank you for all the clips that are being generated. Thank you very kindly. That's very kind of you. So Valkyria, don't you worry, we have another great Carentan clip. It's being shown over the years. Big attack, by the way. Let's get to a serious thing, actually, for a second. Big attack on... Well, I say big. Nice little attack there on... what is it actually called? Rail crossing, right. At the crossing area here, problem is there is a lot of enemies here. There is a lot of WTH at the moment surrounding the area, or rather enclaved on the area here. And they do have a heavy there, which is not gonna be great to take down. Other tanks also there. Is that still the Polish tank? Still not repaired. Can somebody please repair the Polish tank? I'm just getting worried about the Poles in their tank right now. Let the new recruits, you know, have some safety in their tank. Is there not a single repairman? No, I guess not. Yeah, people are trying to get in there at the one lovely line. Oop. Also, Alpha's rocketing something? Is there another sunken tank? No. I don't know what he's... Oh, I see what he's rocketing. Okay. Yeah, gets everybody on this area. Knows that now there's an OP there. And that's the grenade. That's the removal of the OP. Lovely execution there. I did hear a tank there. What? Well, something flew there. I guess there was another person there or another spawn. Huh. I did hear a vehicle, though. Ah, another tiger left the area. 187, Gloomy, and yoink. Seamus? Samus. But it's not looking swell if you're a fan of the Germans here tonight. It's not looking swell if you're a fan of Omen. They are having some trouble here. Lots of WTH coming from the summer break, completely relaxed. Regained all their strengths here, it seems. All the cheats have been activated. No, no, don't say that. All the shenanigans put up to 11 here tonight. Gold Dragon qualified in Irish. The Europeans are doing their European things. Are we gonna get an actual tank fight? Because I think I saw a heavy there. A heavy there. Is that a heaver? That's a Panzer IV, isn't it? That's a Panzer IV, yeah. It's still a tank fight. It's still a tank fight. If we get the tank fight. Nope. It's below the tank crew to fight that vehicle. Fair enough. Nah, could be still fun though. Yeah. So they have vision right in a moment. Yeah. Aiming. Yeah. Trying to find where... Yeah, and there we go. Impact. Good. Should probably move that Panzer IV at some point. What? Okay. Did I miss something? Was it just one guy? Did I miss it? Yeah, sorry, but... Was it just one man, the Panzer IV? No, surely not, right? Maybe I saw wrong there. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not always wrong. Alright. Simon says could do something amazing here. I'm gonna peek a bit with him. Yoink. Because I would like to see Simon says make his way towards that tank here. Probably there's lots of enemies close. Oh, that's a tank. You might want to run. You might want to run. Good boy. Good. Others have perished here. He needs to watch out. Oop. My camera needs to also watch. Oh, God. Okay. Position strike. Was that a position that was a bit late? It was not a Stuka, there was an American one. No, there was something else. That was the heavy tank getting destroyed in the main door. There was a tank versus tank for something else. It was not a precision strike. Simon says in the open and just gets shredded. Not working out there. Another explosion on the main door. That might have been the tank that got the heavy there from the Americans. No, that's another American tank. Another tank lost by WTH there. If that rocket would have hit flips there, I would have laughed my ass off. Oh, that would have been amazing. I do hear also tanks on the back line here. Ah, in the far back line. Ah, I see. But then again, we're doing a little peek at the map at the moment. Heavy tanks are advancing at the moment. Not too much going on the last line of OMEN here, who are not doing okay, really. And I don't like that just, you know, that we saw a pop-up of a garrison there in the backline. That is also very cruel. Alright, who are these jokers? Der Schredder ist an der Artillerie. Das ist ja auch mal was Schönes, ne? Kann man auch mal sich drüber freuen. Ah, I'm gonna go for the cat-eating camera of Alf. There we go. Blop. Actually, it's a good here because it's gonna take quite a bit of time till he does something, right? Ah, it's gonna take ages till he actually sees somebody. Well, he might get peppered though, that would be funny. Like shooter, maybe? I guess not. Oh, could still happen, would be fun. Nah, oh. Yeah, peeks over, under fire though. Ooh, and runs. Do we get an underpar fight finally? Oh my god, yes. Oh, Alf about to get the commander. Pop! Beautiful. No frog against Alf. Yeah, not expecting that one. And Alf carrying on northwards. If you're curious why he's not going for the... There we go, for the artillery, because you don't carry the artillery in competitive matches at the moment, obviously. Second rocket also getting in there. That was the engine, I think. Yeah, engine is a crackly thing, and Alpha has been stopped or rather removed. But the tank has been immobilized. Precision strike would be welcome right now. Might not come. I don't think I've heard a Stuka lately. Ammunition is there. But he did respawn very fast. There might not be a marker or a ping or anything. I would assume there's not going to be a Stuka here. Little checker back. Rail crossing still completely in the hands here of WTH. That being said, Birch and others, Kneisty, Rüsseltier, Smokey Ho, Mayo, people are trying to make their way over the working area here. Working area? The industrial area, that's the word I was so searching for. They are trying, definitely. Over, Rüsseltier and others could do some nice popping here. Oh, bad timing as Sarken comes around the corner in that moment. Ugh. Sarken, rectum. Ooh, like that. And people are getting peppered from the north mostly, I think. That might be washed potato up there. Rectum going in. Better than going into the wreck now. No. What did he shoot there? Wait, what did he... Did I miss a garrison? Okay, come on. Good. Still. Rectum, come on. Rectum going AFK. I'm unsure what that was. That I know, though. That's a bombing run. That's a bombing run over the hard Capino. That's a hard cap bombing run. WTH is getting ready. Smoke screen coming up. I still wish you would get a smoke screen as a calling. Does not remove much. Captain Fox gets removed, though. This would be the moment for WTH to start moving. Not really there. Motivated with the movements. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Good little defense there from OMEN at the moment. As WTH is closing, that might have been the Tiger. I think that might have been the Tiger. That was the Tiger. Tiger is down at the moment, everybody. Tiger has been taken care of. Rectum is also ripping the enemy commander there. And only one little frog is left. This might be the end of 1 hour match. That is nothing to be ashamed of. That is a good one. As WTH returns from their summer break into competitive Hell Let Loose normally again. Which means all the HCA games are gonna be fucking boring because there's no mercs anymore there. That was the wild card, you know? You suddenly have like 10 people from a merc team. What? But no, HLL would assume is still very fun tonight. Rocket going over there. Oh, I would have been a beautiful Njaka, but no. Dr. Doof goes through. Misses quite a long time, but then gets him. Very good. Push is slowly fading down there. Bashkara and Nick at the moment crossing through the smoke ditch. Oh, the crunchy one goes off. Lovely. Speaking of lovely, there is a rectum here. Wait, what? The jokes write themselves. Rectum really getting destroyed there. And that is a Stuka. Stuka coming down. Will be Stuka here. I beg your... What? Gute Frage. How the fuck did that fucking tank survive, you fuckers? That's on stream, you fuckers. That was all the cheats. Have fun, bye. It's not a tournament match. I can say a little bit of fun, you know? It's not super serious. It's not like I'm giving them away shit. I mean, you saw that shit, right? I mean, come on. Normally no, you could play this over and over. In like 100 plays. In a few, this would have wiped both tanks. That explosion, far enough to destroy this tank and this tank. And then it doesn't do anything. Slightly damages, slightly inconvenience, gets one of the 3 players there. And slightly damages it. Oh, there's even an airhead. Okay, come on, come on. Omen, please, a beautiful bombing run. You deserve a good bombing run there. Oh god, they missed everybody. They missed everybody on that. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh! No, I think that was Frosty. I think that was Frosty Dwarf the rocket there. Good. Frosty Dwarf, come on. Out of rockets. Sad. Was that the rocket or was... We will need to ask Frosty later. Somebody poke, because of the delay, somebody poke Frosty and tell us in chat if that was him destroying that tank or if that was the bombing run. Because I think a bombing run can still destroy a tank if it hits at exactly the right spot. As we know, since we know from Mr. Critical, Commander Critical, who was able to destroy an enemy tank, an enemy Tiger, with a Katyusha bombing run. Yes, that is a thing. Yes, we saw the logs. Yes, we have it somewhere as a clip on the channel. I shit you not. Yeah, alright. The Shame tank is back, and this time it's actually doing very well here. It's trying down the enemy rope, the enemy strings. All the little attackers are getting shelled off by the Panzer IV here. Train your medium tanks, boys. You will need it. Go train your medium tanks. That was probably... Was it another Frosty Dwarf with the second tank run? Somebody contact Frosty Dwarf again if he's not in chat at the moment. And ask him if he was the nerd that destroyed the second tank as well now, because good god. Oh, it might have been the tank. We will have to convenience converse with Frosty Dwarf there. We should hopefully be in chat after it's a 30-minute delay and everything. Little check on the map right now. Ooh, overrun. That's more Frosty Dwarf, who is, yeah, removing the garrison. Good job. We'll check up here. We have a half-track also back here. Back here? Okay, but weird, but sure. Heavy tank in play. That's alright at the moment, yeah. Not too much vehicles at the front line here. Most got destroyed. What? Is he running behind it? Wait, what? We have an investigative mission right now. Is he... Is that just... No, he can't run that fast. What are they doing? Bit of a lag there. Bit of a lag in the backlands. But no, he is just... It's just a lag making him look a bit weird on the map. Okay. I thought for a second he was actually running behind the tank, was being ignored. And if you think that can't be out, but it's silly. I have seen shit like that happen where they didn't hear the person inside and they just kept driving even though they were in the same squad. Sometimes people are weird. If I can catch it at the moment again, that would be amazing. Mikey about to get popped. Nope, never mind. Not about to get popped. Goes through at the moment. About to jump through. Too fat to jump. I'm too fat, I ate too many choppies. On the shades. Too fat to jump. I'm sorry. The burgers. I do see something else. I see a cap race. What? Well, I see that. There's also stuff happening. The cap race is not gonna work. It's not enough people. Dr. Dave, Lippo, and Popel at the moment. There we go. The Rocket Squad made it through. Lovely removal of the Alf there. Oh, the cats have been avenged. Ah, that one blasted. Did that one hit him through the gap there? I don't hope so. Honey Badger about to get popped. No. Lippo. Ah, that would have been a nice one, Lippo there. Explosion still on the OP, and OP gets removed. There we go. Boom. But the OP is gone. Lovely. Still, Popel and us are on the hard cap at the moment. Popel, a name you remember from lovely objective mode matches. And one objective mode match we had, Popel was one of the major faces in that one. And now his face is on the ground. Okay. Last cap is also getting attacked right now. The attack is fading away here. I hear a plane. That's just a strafing around. The man thought it was maybe also a position strike, but no. Is there anybody down here in the south at the moment? Not too much units in the south. They're not having to watch the south too much. Kneisty doing very well there. Lovely job from Kneisty here. Out in the open now. Dangerous. Zota misses at first badly, but then gets her taken down himself. The Wirt. The Fit making his way. Crossing over the wagon area, gets Domov removed. Good. Stays inside his little shelter there. Could get some OPs removed, which would be great. Problem is there is an enemy tank close by. Fit a bit. Is he gonna get blasted by Jacke there out of interest? That would be hilarious. No, Jacke is going this way. Okay. If I'm gonna angle with Jacke, then we can see whatever direction he's shooting. Oh, we just look how Jacke gets splashed into pieces. That also is fun. Okay. Oh, a bit of a ditch fight is breaking out. That is not the worst thing to watch. Can you stop getting bombarded? We want to have a lovely match here. We don't see this fun. No fun allowed. Artillery is hammering down. Der Shredder is on his way. Jacke also getting shrapnel there again. Very injured. Rocket through. And does not connect with anything. Surely these boys have some plan here. Because right now they're getting attacked and attacked and attacked. Good thing is, WTH not really doing a big, strong attack. It's Kneisty, alright. Yeah, has been seen. Let's get a bit of an angle here, there we go. Oh, jumps through. Oh, mid-air, beautiful. A few people here at the moment smoking, others are making their way forward. They need to hold this as much as they can. Whoa. Rectum, are they gonna see that juicy, delicious garrison? Yeah, Rectum sees it and Rectum blasts it. Garrison has been removed on the hard cap. That is gonna sting. Rectum removes the garrison. And the enemy there. cutting and slicing at the moment. Slightly through Omen here, but Omen is holding out strongly on the last point. They're making the dramatic one. And WTH really committing to rockets here tonight. Really lots of rockets, not just, you know, precise rockets, just the overall splashage. Splashage. Just eating out rockets. It feels a bit like Taurus at the start against GBI, you know? You remember that match, Taurus against GBI? Oh, gorgeous match. Gorgeous match. Not because of skill or anything, just because of the amount of rockets that Taurus just yeeted across the battlefield. Just the moment the tank was zero of the enemy, they just sent in like 6 anti-tankers. They yeeted their rockets across half the battlefield, and some of them even hit. And with that, they removed a lot of tanks just by, you know, pressure. Oh, and the artillery shredders into the enemy meteor. WTH getting quite... Well... I guess they're not outside dogs. Ha! Doesn't work, it would be a dog joke, but they're wolves. Yada 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 yada. Some that's mid-range rocketing from a heavy tank in the south. Alright. Also tanks are in here. Heavy tank main road, light tank in the north at the moment. Only one man in it though. Half track still back there. Heavy tank leaving the HQ at the moment. Going into 500-second start. Axel is about to pop lots of enemy. What? Axel is deciding that, you know, victory is not that important and gets shot by Wolfie. Wolfie being a silly noodle. Bandage next to the enemy. Rectum gets not away with it. Okay. Wolfie, come on. Surprise attack. Oh, come on, Wolfie. Move your butt. There we go. That is a bombing runner. Where's it gonna go down? What? Oh. I guess. Was there a thingy there before? There might have been. Oh well. Anyways, how about we end it here with a big boom? How about we end it here with an arrow that's coming down right now? Wow. Is nobody seeing this arrowhead? Really? Wait, what? Airhead is... bombing run is going down, yeah. Okay, they saw the airhead. Okay. Thank you, Nofrog. I was worried there for a second. I was very worried there for a second that you are not gonna see the freaking airhead there. Interesting move, though. Bombing run, but the airhead was slightly delayed to the side there. I say interesting, because other words would be very mean. Ooh. I mean, if it would have worked, I would have said, oh, amazing, what a genius play. And this way I say, interesting play, interesting. Because, you know, some things are smart, others are genius, and others are just very interesting or brave new ways of handling things. Things you would not expect, you go, who thought this was a good idea? Ooh, Flesh Yahtzee. Sorry. Flesh dice, lovely. Also, on a side note, remember on the 20th we're gonna do a little watch together. That's a Wednesday in 1.5 weeks. We're gonna do a little watch together in the evenings on Wednesday. Good God, they're just getting meat grinded here. Watch together of the future game show, which will also involve some upcoming Hell Let Loose content that you want to definitely watch, everybody. I would highly recommend that you watch that. If you want to watch it together with us, with others in the chat, and have the same reaction together, then, you know, that would be great. Do you want to watch it on your own? You go have fun on that one on your own. But I really highly recommend come over and watch us watch that together with other like-minded people. It's gonna be a special little night. And as I I also do another segue here, but an explosion is happening on the canal up there. I see that more and more people are flooding into this hard cap. Here, 12 minutes left to play. Being defended, we're going to take a little peek. What was that explosion there? That was, Steward tank. Steward tank destroyed the main road. On the bridge. Okay. We go back down here in the south at the moment. WTH now losing more and more ground here. More and more units are being shelled apart. It's not a healthy area, is it? Only little shadow left here. I might actually go on shadow for a second. Yoink. Yeah, just sitting it out, just hoping that others can come to him at the moment. That's an arm. That's a grenade. You saw the grenade throw there? Surely Lippo saw the grenade throw there. He did not. Smokey saw it, surely. Jesus Christ. There we go. You heard that shot. Yeah, Smokey heard that shot. He's checking, he's checking. Nope. Now he has more fire from Critical. Critical with the satchel there, right on the recruits. Maybe not, maybe yes.
Hello.
Hello.
A cozy little chat between the recruit and the member. Member goes down, recruit is still there. Satchel still in play. That will be a beautiful blast there. We go over the bits. As is custom, if you see a satchel, we watch the satchel. It's an old rule, it's a good rule, and it will be a rule in a moment that might TK Shadow there. Now he might be out the zone. There I go. Single man got taken out, but that's also fun. Shadow against Pi. Shadow going for the other side, okay. Oh! Yeah, you want to stay low with your head there. You want to stay low with your head when shit like that flies over it. More explosions blast by the tankage in the HQ here. Let's have a little highlighter there. You see the amount of shenanigans in the base at the moment. Heavy tank, medium tank, yeah. There's 3 tanks in the HQ at the moment. Some of them even dangerous. Just undo this again. There we go. And we have the last 9 minutes. The last 9 minutes here. If OMEN wants to come back from this, which at the moment seems unlikely, but if they want to come back from this, they really need to get going right now. 4 minutes to start capping it back. I feel like it's not gonna happen. I feel like this might not happen. Keeping it on the front fighter there. Oh, goes down. Black Shooter also goes down there in the water. Half I calculate it's gonna be an alarm for the German team here. Big alarm for the German team. A critical point is about to get lost. More and more falling. Not anybody anymore on the hard cap. This might be it. This might turn to a 5-0 with 8-ish minutes left. Scraping run goes through, doesn't do anything. There we go, blockage. Good, stalemate, still capping again. Tiger, slight fuck up from the Tiger team there. You can ribble and rubble. You're not a dog, this is not a lag. Come on, drive back and drive seriously. I know it's tiny, but you can't fuck it up like this. There we go, might be able to save the other Tiger. Because Mandalore is in a cheeky spot there. Is Mandalore gonna... Oh, Mandalore waiting there. His legs might have been seen. No, no. Is he gonna run while the tank... Too slow. Too slow, the enemy MG is gonna get him. Then again, I think he doesn't have a satchel, right? Because there's a tank right next to him. I mean, surely if he had a... No. Yeah, he's out of ammo. He's out of satchel, clearly. Well... Wait. Wait, what? He put a satchel on the truck. I understand the idea why, because there were no tanks at that point there, and he tried to blow up, you know... Oh, position strike? No. He tried to blow up, you know, everybody that was in the area there, around the bridge area. But yeah, okay. They're getting wiped as well. Is there anything down there? No! The shot is coming up there. Ooh. Oh, sorry, there. Ooh, that's even worse of an angle. That's such a horrible angle. Ooh! Well, the back is gone, but you know, you get the idea. You get the idea what that shot was. You get the idea. Also had that impact on the next tank. Was the Panzer IV getting shelled? Still, yeah, they need to move their their tanks. Oh, it's empty. That Panzer IV is gone. Bomb. Wow. How did I feel that one? Yeah. The last 6 minutes are happening. The question is right now, is it gonna be a 4-1? Is it gonna be a 5-0? Is it gonna be a 3-2? It's not gonna be a 3-2, let's be fair. It's not gonna be a freaking 3-2. But we might still see a 5-0 or a glorious 4-1. Right now, everybody and their uncle is on their tippy toes and blasting the area. We do 1 minute of a peek up in the north. Just to get an idea what's up here. Not a lot. Tank fight still, main road against 1 and in the moment 2 tanks. Yeah. It's gonna be very painful. Watch potato in the far north. Yeah, but nothing too major or too important. Okay. I mean, it's a really stalemated situation at the moment. There's only so many people here. If you go outside the open, you try to cross the bridge, the canal area, you are gonna get shelled down completely. So right now there's not much movement up in the north. Did he just squish his? No, he went inside, right? Yeah, he went inside. Last 4.5 minutes are about to happen. Lots of infantry here. Are we gonna see? The big question is, are we gonna see a 5-0 here right now? Because a 3-2 victory towards OMEN is, let's say, a bit unlikely at this point. Could, in theory, if some magical thing happens, to become a 3-2 for WTH, but most likely it's gonna be a 4-1 or a 5-0. Looking at WTH, they're not really pushing that much. Oh, precision strike. Okay. And again, you know, American tanks. Why bother with them? Why bother with them? Why bother with precision strikes sometimes? Good God. I have to say, the amount of precision strikes that just ignored explosions tonight is just painful. Precision strikes just ignoring everything. Or rather, being ignored. Smoke blast. Also, it's a victory towards WTH at the moment. We already see that with 3 minutes 20 left. Under the wagon. Oh, I love it. Yeah, yeah. Ricochet slightly. Yeah, come on. Thank you, Domov. Bit of a help there for that American tank. And impact. Yeah. I'm not gonna move the camera too much. Oh, oh, oh. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. I'm moving it. Impact. Yeah. Impact from another tank in the back. Stay alive, little tank. You can survive this. And northern tank. Get saved. The tank gets saved. Polish tank survives. And a bombing run through. Who was the one that helped out there? 20 seconds left to start capping this. That's a Tiger tank. Wait, what? Wait, what? My brain is getting melty. Big spawn wave here, defender wave. Ooh, big removal as well. 7 seconds to start a cap here. They starting to cap. Could still be a 5-0. Ooh. They have like 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah, okay. Can still be a 5-0. Can. Oh, glorious rocket there. From Shadow Azota. Could still work. Could still be a 5-0. Could be a 4-1. This is all just about the honor right now. This is all about the honor. I wouldn't say abandon the North. We don't care about the North anymore. Big wipe there in the underpath. Big wipe in the underpath. And I think with that, it's going to be a 4-1. They're now blocking it off. They're now blocking it off. Yeah, it's a 4-1 definitely now. Before everybody leaves, we go through the high score quickly. This little shit. This little shit here. You go through the high score. There you go. You can pause the VOD on this one. The VOD will also be available as always. The better quality will be on the YouTube as always, on the VOD channel. That was a fun little game, I have to. It was a fun little game. Oh! Oh, the repair crew! Oh no! Oh no, little repair crew. It was such a nice attempt of keeping the tag alive. Ah. Rockets everywhere. Impacts, Tigers, Shermans, Fireflies, all the good things. There we go, another American tank goes down. Oh, but that has been the match of WTH against Omen, the Wolves of War. What the hell? Against Omen. Omen. There's no like, it's not an acronym or anything. That has been it. Ah, it was a fun one. I hope you had some fun. Little heads up before we're gonna do a raid as we should.